Hello all you adorable fluff butts out there, Kitthesoulless here, and today we're going to talk about a naughty word. But before we get into that, I want to give you guys a little bit of an update because I know you guys are probably wondering, where's our favorite little blue friend? And well, everyone knows we're getting closer to sniffle season, so it's probably not going to be too much of a shock when I tell you guys that Frost caught flu about a week ago and has either been down for the count or recovering ever since. And the poor boy still can't talk without sounding like he just tried to gargle with gravel. But that's just how life is sometimes, so here I am making yet another one of my little talks, and speaking of which, some of you are probably wondering, well, what is this naughty word that you want to talk about? And the rest of you are probably already completely aware of it because it's in the thumbnail. Today I'm going to be talking about love, and yeah, no, I can hear some of you out there suddenly recoil. Why, oh why are you talking about this? Are you trying to love bomb us? No, I more accurately want to talk about the different kinds of love because it seems a lot of people have forgotten nowadays. See, a lot of people hear the word love and immediately think of romantic attraction or the act of actually falling in love with somebody. And I get it, trust me, I like the idea of romance as much as the next guy, but they also tend to overlook other forms of love, and in some cases there are people that will claim that showing any other form of love other than romantic love is akin to some form of harm or abuse. And if you don't know what I'm talking about, I'd suggest pausing this video and going and looking up something called love bombing, because as a concept it is bizarre. But by now a couple of you are probably confused because I've mentioned the other kinds of love, and you probably can't fathom what I mean by this because in Western culture, and in the furry community especially, we have this weird emphasis on romantic love, but we never talk about things like familial love or platonic love. And for me personally, the best examples I can give of both of these other concepts of love is my chosen family, or the people I refer to as my brothers or sisters, or even my children. Because while these people have no actual connection to me when it comes to blood or marriage, they are people that I love wholeheartedly. They are the people for whom I would willingly sacrifice my time, my resources, and even my own well-being and happiness if it meant ensuring that they can live and thrive to the best of their ability. And what's more is that I would do these things for them without any expectation of compensation in return. And that actually sort of leads into another aspect of love that a lot of people don't understand, and that is that there is such a thing as unconditional love. You see, for those of you who have been with the channel for a few years now, you would know that I have a wayward son, and what I mean by this is there is an individual out there who considered himself to be part of my family at one point, but now he wants nothing to do with me or any of the other people I consider to be family. Now, I do need to point out that this is also an individual who abused me in some of my most vulnerable moments, and who abused many of the other members of our family in many different ways, from emotional abuse to, in at least one case, physical harm. The reason he hates me so much is because when I realized what he was doing, I took a stand against him, and my retaliation against the abuse, he tried to use my anger against him as a justification for everything he had done to each of the members of our family. Now, do I hate him for what he did? No, because he's still my son, and despite what he's done to so many of the people in our family, I still love him the same way I did when he first became a part of our family. And don't get me wrong, it would take a miracle for me to ever trust this individual again. But that doesn't mean I don't want what's best for him. And whether he someday comes back into my life or continues to hate me until the day he dies, the only thing I have ever wanted for him is to be able to someday say that he is proud of the man or woman he has become. Ah well, depressing topic aside, there is one other aspect of love that I want to talk about before we wrap up this particular talk, and that is the fact that it shouldn't matter whether or not you're one of my children or a sibling, the crow I chose to spend my life with, or just a friend who came into my life for however long or short a time. Whether you choose to stand beside me, to live in spite of me, or simply one day to walk away, these words are as true today as they have been since the moment you became a part of my life. I love you all. But well, that's about all the time we have for my sappiness for today, so if you enjoy these talks, give us a like, and if you want to speak your mind or give us a topic or just say hello, leave a comment down below. But until next time, all you adorable fluff butts out there, ta-ta, mlem.